Hello everyone, so this is Engineer Jivan Aiko Kalaki and welcome sa Review Excellence and Tutorial channel. So this is episode 4 of our EE series. So ang tatalakayin natin ngayon is Basic Principles of Electricity, to which ang yung main topic natin is effects of temperature in the resistance of a conductor with calculator techniques using Carsey Kisi S991 calculator. Okay? Without further ado, let's proceed with our discussion. So, effects of temperature in the resistance. So, meron tayong formula dito. So, yung formula pala natin dito is R1 all over R2 is equal to T plus T sub 1 all over T plus T sub 2. While yung R1 natin dito pala, while yung R1 pala natin dito is what we call the initial resistance. And then yung R2 is our final resistance. And then yung T sub 1 natin dito is what we call the initial temperature at saka yung T sub 2 natin dito is what we call the final temperature. Tapos yung T is yung tinatawag nating inferred absolute temperature. So ito yung first formula natin for the effects of temperature in the resistance of a conductor. Pangalawang formula natin dito is alpha sub T sub 1 is equal to 1 over the inferred temperature or T plus the initial temperature or T sub 1. So, alpha sub T sub 1 is equal to 1 all over T plus T sub 1. Tapos yung alpha natin dito is what we call the temperature coefficient of resistance. And then, for the last formula is R2 is equal to R1 times 1 plus the temperature coefficient times T sub 2 minus T sub 1. So R2 is the final resistance, R1 is the initial resistance, alpha is the temperature coefficient of the resistance, T sub 2 is the final temperature, and T sub 1 is the initial temperature. Okay? So let's proceed with our sample problem. So this is sample problem number 1. So madali lang yung discussion natin. So we only have 2 problems. So our sample problem number 1 is a heating element consists of 2 wires of different materials connected in series. So meron daw tayong dalawang wires which made up of different materials tapos i-connect natin siya in series connection. At 20 degrees Celsius daw, ito yung ating initial temperature, they have a resistance of 600 ohms and 300 ohms respectively. So yung resistance daw ng dalawang wire or yung initial resistance daw ng dalawang wire is 600 ohms and 300 ohms. And an average temperature coefficient of 0.001 for the first wire and 0.004 for the second wire, respectively. So what is the heating element's total resistance at 50 degrees Celsius? Okay, let's solve this problem using conventional solution. So, list down lang natin yung mga given data. So, for the initial resistance for the first wire is 600 ohms at 20 degrees Celsius. And then for the second wire is 300 ohms at 20 degrees Celsius. Tapos yung temperature coefficient of the first wire is 0.001 and then the temperature coefficient of the second wire is 0.004. So resistance of the first wire at 50 degrees Celsius. So isosolve daw natin kung ano na yung resistance natin at 50 degrees Celsius. So this is our conductor number 1. So meron tayong initial resistance or R1 old is equal to 600 ohms at 20 degrees Celsius. So let's use this formula. R1U is equal to R1 old times 1 plus the temperature coefficient times the final temperature minus the initial temperature. So R1U, so substitute lang natin to. So we have 600 times 1 plus yung temperature coefficient of the first wire is 0.001. So times the final temperature na 50 minus sa initial temperature natin na 20 degrees Celsius. So using your calculator, we will arrive 618 ohms for the first conductor or first wire rather. So resistance of the second wire at 50 degrees Celsius. So this is our second conductor. So R2 old is equal to 300 ohms at 20 degrees Celsius. So same formula with the first conductor or first wire. So we have R2 old is equal to, this is R2 new rather. R2 new is equal to R2 old times 1 plus the temperature coefficient times the final temperature minus the initial temperature. So, correction lang natin to. This is new. So, R2 new is equal to, substitute lang natin yung value na 300 ohms times 1 plus yung temperature coefficient of the second wire. So, that is 0.004 times the final temperature na 50 Celsius minus initial temperature na 20 Celsius. So, using your calculator, we will arrive an answer of 336 ohms for the second wire. So sabi sa problem, yung dalawang wire daw is i-connect in series. So ano daw yung kanilang total resistance at 50 degrees Celsius? So resistance of two wires connected in series. So this is our first conductor connected in series with our second conductor. So therefore, R total is equal to R1 new plus R2 new. So R1 new plus R2 new. So therefore, R1 new natin is 618 plus R2 new natin na 336. So 618 plus 336, so that is equal to 954 ohms. So therefore, ang sagot natin sa sample problem number 1 is letter B. Okay, same problem, pero yung solution natin dito is Caltech solution. So gagawin natin is resistance of first wire at 50 degrees Celsius. So punta lang tayo sa mode 3 to, tapos ito yung magiging display. So we have X column and Y column. Okay, using our calculator, punta daw tayo sa mode 3 tapos 2. So ito yung display natin. Tapos sa display natin is input daw natin yung sa X column is 0 for the first row, 1 at the second row. And for Y column is R, and then for second row is R times the 1 plus the temperature coefficient. Okay, let's try. So for the X column, first row daw natin is 0. And then for second row natin is 1. And then for Y column, yung value ng resistance. So ano yung value ng resistance for the first wire? So that is 600 ohms. And then for second row is R times 1 plus alpha. So we have 600 times 1 plus the temperature coefficient of the first wire, so which is 0.001. And then equal. So enter EC. Enter natin yung EC. Tapos input daw natin yung final temperature minus initial temperature. So which is 50 minus 20, and then mag-i-input tayo ng y hat. To which yung y hat natin is shift 155. So, final temperature that is 50 minus initial temperature that is 20 times 50 minus 20 and then y hat. So, that is shift 155. Tapos equal. So, we have a result of 618. And then, yung result natin is store down natin sa A. So, para ma-store natin sa A, that is shift RCL minus tapos equal. So, store natin to sa A, shift RCL minus and then equal. So, naka-store na po siya sa variable A. So, for the resistance of the second wire at 50 degrees Celsius, same process with the first wire, mode 3 to, tapos ito yung magiging display. Tapos input natin for X column, first row is 0, the second row is 1, and then for Y column, first row is R, tapos yung second row is R times 1 plus alpha. So try natin, mode 3, 2. So for the X column, first row is 0, second row is 1. And then for Y column, first row is R. So ano yung resistance ng second wire? So that is 300. And then for second row is R times 1 plus alpha. So we have R times 1 plus yung temperature coefficient ng second wire. So that is 0.004. Tapos equal natin. And then enter EC. Enter EC. Tapos input natin. Final temperature minus initial temperature tapos Y hat. So, final temperature that is 50 Celsius minus initial temperature that is 20 Celsius. And then add natin ang Y hat so that is shift 155. After that, enter equal. So we have a result of 336. So yung value na to is i-store natin sa variable B. So para ma-store sa variable A, enter shift RCL tapos yung degree tapos equal. Store natin sa B, shift RCL tapos itong button na to, B. So naka-store na sa B. And then, pwede na natin isolve yung total resistance. So for the total resistance of two wires, ang gagawin natin is i-add lang natin yung variable A tapos variable B. So para ma-recall natin yung variable A, so enter lang natin yung alpha minus. So to recall variable A, that is alpha minus. And then plus, para ma-recall natin yung variable B, that is alpha degree. Alpha degree button. Alpha degree button. And then equal. So we have a result of 954 ohms. So that is letter B. Okay? So let's proceed with our sample problem number 2. So the shunt field winding of a shunt generator has a resistance of 80 ohms at 20 degrees Celsius. After several hours of continuous operation, the winding rises to 50 degrees Celsius. So how much is the winding resistance under this condition? Assume that the resistance temperature coefficient of copper to be 0.004 ohm per degree at 0 degrees Celsius. So let's solve this problem using the conventional solution. So given data R1 is equal to 80 ohms, T sub 1 is equal to 20 degrees Celsius. And then yung final temperature natin or T sub 2 is 50 degrees Celsius. And then yung temperature coefficient natin at 0 degrees Celsius is 0.004. So in order to solve these problems, ang gagawin natin is let's use this formula. Alpha at 0 degrees Celsius is equal to 1 all over the inferred temperature or T plus yung temperature na 0 degrees Celsius. So we have alpha is equal to 1 over T. So therefore, T is equal to 1 over the temperature coefficient at 0 degrees Celsius. So T is equal to 1 all over yung temperature coefficient natin na 0.004. So therefore, we have an inferred temperature of 250 degrees Celsius. So pwede na natin gamitin tong formula na to. So R1 all over R2 is equal to T plus T sub 1 all over T plus T sub 2. So substitute lang natin. Yung R1 natin is 80 ohms and all over R2 is equal, yung T natin is 250 plus T sub 1 which is 20 all over 250 plus T sub 2 natin na 50. So we have 80 over R2 is equal to 250 plus 20, that is 270, and then 250 plus 50, that is 300. So using cross multiplication, so we have 270 R2 is equal to 300 times 80. So we have R is equal to 24,000 all over 270. So that is R2 is equal to 88.89 ohms. So that is letter A. Okay, same problem, but yung gagamitin natin solution dito is Caltech solution. So for the Caltech solution, on this type of problem is use this formula. A is equal to 1 over all over alpha raised to the power of negative 1 plus T sub 1. Okay? So enter mode 1, tapos input natin to. So enter mode 1, and then input natin to gamit tong formula na to. 1 over yung temperature coefficient natin or alpha is equal to 0.004. Tapos raised to the power of negative 1. Plus yung initial temperature natin na 20 degrees Celsius. Tapos equals. So we have 1 over 270. So after that, stored natin yung value to variable A. So para ma-stored, so that is shift RCL. This is minus rather. Shift RCL minus. So shift RCL tapos minus. So stored na siya sa variable A. So after natin may stored, punta tayo sa mode 3 tapos 2. So punta tayo sa mode 3, 2. So we have a display, X column and Y column. And then input natin sa X column is 0 and 1. And then for Y column, for first row is R. And then for second row is R times 1 plus the variable A. Okay? Input natin. For first row, for X column is 0. Second row is 1. And then for Y column, R. For the first row, for the Y column is R, so which is 80 ohms. And then for second row is R times 1 plus variable A. So A times 1 plus, recall lang natin yung A, so that is alpha A. And then equal. So after that, enter EC. Enter EC, and then input natin final temperature minus initial temperature Y hat. To which yung Y hat natin is shift 155. Okay, let's try. Enter EC. After entering EC, so we have final temperature that is 50. minus initial temperature which is 20. And then y hat that is shape 155. Tapos equal natin. So we have a result of 88.89. So therefore, that is also letter A. So I hope marami kayong natutunan sa episode na to and makatulong sa inyong preparasyon para sa upcoming board exam at mga college examination. So once again, this is Engineer Jiban Aiko Kalaki and maraming salamat sa panonood. See you next time. Thank you and God bless.